A lot of things are making way. A lot of things are making way. A lot of things are giving way, for some of the things that the Bible tells us in the book of Revelation to come to the forefront. And like, if you've been on this channel, I've already told and shared with you that a lot of the structures, a lot of the infrastructures, a lot of the players or the actors for some of these things, that the Bible makes mention of in the book of Revelation to come to pass are already on the scene. The only thing that is helping us is the grace and mercies of God. It's the grace and mercies of God because in some of us who God has shown some of these things, a little of some of these things that are to take place, not so long from now, we know how serious some of these things are, But that is it basically. A lot of things are making way. A lot of things are making way. A lot of things are giving way for some of these things, to take place. Now, the current financial system, which is dead, but looks like it's alive, will eventually give way. Now, if you look at the current financial system, which the world has depended on for roughly the past 40 to 50 years, Mystery Babylon has been the one that has been its custodian. And if you've looked at things closely and look at a lot of the things that have gone on in the world, you realize that Mystery Babylon uses it a lot to his advantage or her advantage. So that is it, A lot of things that are going to show up is God. One of the things God wants to the people to know, wants the world to know, is that get close to me. I am coming again. Sometimes, and when God is trying to alert the people, when He's trying to wake the people up, when He's trying to bring the people's understanding, when He's trying to wake them up, that get prepared, get close to me, get prepared for that the bridegroom and all that. A lot of words have been used. People, you find some people who too want to play politics with it. This is not a politics game. This is serious business. Financial system, which is dead, but looks like it's alive, is going to make way for a new financial system, which is clearly documented in the book of Revelation. And after that new financial system is ushered in, after some time, one will not be able to buy or sell except they have the mark of the beast. A lot of things in the world are giving way. A lot of things in the world will give way, will fail. What? To create or to allow, to usher in this one stuff. One world government, one world system, one world religion, and all of these things. They are showing up. A lot of the things we are seeing, around the world, from the financial standpoint and religious and all of that, that's shaking. That's shaking so that the old stuff, the old structure will give way for the new to rise up from its ashes. And when the judgment, which has already been passed, when the judgment that has already been passed on Mystery Babylon takes effect, when it takes effect, The mystery Babylon is going to go 6 feet down with this current financial system, which is dead, but still looks alive, to make way, to give room for the new financial system to show up. And I mean, every time you are changing something that people have used for some time, every time you are changing, especially when it comes to a financial system that the world has depended on for a period of time, and you become accustomed to, every time you change something like that, every time you change something like that, there's a lot of people worldwide will feel the ripple effects. This is one of the things that's going to come. As a result of this financial system you see today, which is dead but looks alive, when it goes 6 feet down, as a result of the judgment that has been passed on Mystery Babylon, whom is going to go down with it because he actually is the one that instituted it. When this financial system goes to the grave together with Mystery Babylon, that gap, that brief moment, that vacuum that is created is going to be felt worldwide. The whole world will feel it. People will come to their senses and understand. And like I've said already, God is going to use everything in his power to shake this world, to bring people to the understanding that, God, prepare, because my second coming is at hand. And he's doing everything. He's sharing with children, he's sharing with this, he's sharing with that, he's sharing with this. He's sending his prophets to come here to talk, to say this, to say that, to explain some of these things that we are seeing. Another thing, if you've done a little bit of research about world wars, if you look at how the First World War started, and you compare it to how the Second World War started, and you look at the third one, which has started, but people think, oh, it's not started, it's not this, it's not that. Don't deceive yourself. The third one has started. The grace and message of God is what is buying us a little time, so that those who really want to be with him, can align themselves, can connect themselves to him before it's too late. And there are other things that are going to show up in this dimension. Things we've not dealt with before. Strange beings, creatures like the Nephilim. If you've read a little, I think if you read the book of Genesis, you only see it in somewhere, Genesis 6. And that is a small part of it. If you have access to the books that these guys decided to keep from us, if you've read the book of the giants, if you read the book of Enoch, the book of the giants, you see the clear picture of what they try to hide from us. You understand when you say Nephilim, you know it's not a joking matter. Some of these things are going to show up. The reptilians. All of these are in the pipeline. Why? Because this is the time. Human beings as we are, when some of these things, when human beings are shaken, they always want to find something to put the blame on. They always want to find somebody to point the finger at. So some decide to play politics with it. It's not politics. Get prepared, get ready. Because this world we see is bumbling to its destruction. The eventual takeover of AI, which will turn all of us into slaves. I'm telling you. If God is giving you some of these visions, you can see not far from now, it's not really an exciting scene ahead of us. And any person wouldn't want to be there. So it's time to prepare to go home.